Yo, what up, world? This is Jason Andre Roberts, aka Conquest. Welcome to another episode of ARITOS Inspirations, as I break down all the influences, all the inspirations, all the crazy ideas I'm coming with to create this album known as A Radical Interruption, the original soundtrack, aka ARITOS. Now, before I talked about everybody from Deftones to Slipknot, not necessarily, the bands you usually associate with a Christian hip-hop artist, but it's Conquest, so expect the unexpected. And this episode is no different because I want to talk about Brooklyn's finest, Brooklyn's own, the character I'm wearing on my t-shirt, that guy Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. Now, I know, right? I already see the comments, I already see it. You know what I'm saying? I know that Jay-Z isn't necessarily a quote-unquote favorite in the Christian hip-hop sphere with the whole Jehovah, I get it, but it's funny because I know some Christian artists who have definitely been influenced by Hov. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe I'm trapped in the prison in 2006 when I sounded like Jay-Z and Wax. Now I need all of the same fans to stay with me so I can keep hanging them plaques.
They've since admitted to that, so thank God for that. But let's not act like, artists, whether they're quote-unquote Christian or secular, that they're not influential. I feel like God created everything, and no matter what your train of thought is, that same rule applies. And there's no way me growing up in Brooklyn that I'm not a Jay-Z fan. I am an admitted Jay-Z fan. I've been a fan of his since Reasonable Doubt, since I heard Dead Presidents, all that stuff. But the thing that really made Jay-Z remarkable for me, like I was already a fan, right? Blueprint, Volume 3, Life and Times of Sean Carter. But then when my man decided to do a collaboration project with Linkin Park, like when they did Collision Course, it just made me look at Jay in a whole new way. Because after a while, you started to realize that Jay had a real fascination, admiration, and appreciation for rock music, right? So here comes Collision Course.
What the hell are you waiting for? Now look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When they first come in the game, they try to play you. Then you drop a couple of hits. Look how they wave to you. From Marcy to Madison Square. The only thing that matters is just a matter of years. Yeah, fate would have it. Jay status appears.
You're hearing encore being reinterpreted in a different way. You're hearing Dirt Off Your Shoulder being flipped with another Linkin Park song. And I remember when I saw the DVD for that joint, I was blown away. I bought the album, so of course the album came with the music and the DVD, so I was sold. I was just like, this is the type of thing that is catnip for me, because I'm a big, as you know, hip-hop fan and metal fan, and that was just like two biggest in the genres coming together, right? But Jay didn't stop there, It's well documented that my man went on Glastonbury and Oasis wasn't a fan, and he went up there with a guitar.
Remember when Jay-Z trolled Oasis at Glastonbury? But do you know why he did it?
Pseudo doing riffs and doing his flip on Wonderwall, you know what I'm saying? To kind of like piss those guys off, to say, I'm a rapper and I know Glastonbury is a rock festival, but I'm here and I really appreciate the culture. Anybody who's followed Jay, he's done records with U2, he's done records with Coldplay. Even 99 Problems, produced by the amazing Rick Rubin, has that rock slant. I think one of the most underrated records that Jay has ever done, which was produced by the late great Heavy D, was a song he did with Lenny Kravitz called Guns N' Roses off the Blueprint 2. And again, it just solidifies how much Jay-Z really appreciates that rock genre. And it's things like that I can totally connect with, because that's me all day. We may not necessarily do it the exact same way, just like Run DMC and Aerosmith didn't do it the same way that Public Enemy and Anthrax did, or Jay-Z and Linkin Park did. Even Limp Bizkit and Method Man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many iterations, and I just found that if Jay-Z could fearlessly do that, you know, with all the street cred and all the Brooklyn flavor that he has, then there's no reason for me not to do it. So I just want to give my salute to Jay, another hip-hop artist, another lyricist who ventured where not most Brooklyn MCs would go before, as far as bringing those worlds together. And I just wanted to highlight and salute that. So with that said, hope you enjoyed the history lesson. And again, this is another episode of ARITOS Inspiration, because ARITOS is coming soon.